All right, so for this problem, you make $67 per day. So that fraction line there represents that's per day, $67 in one day. And you get $5.25 per sale. So for each sale, it's $5.25. Now, if the goal is to make $88 in one day, you know that in that day you're going to get $67, plus you're going to get more money. You're going to get money for each time you make a sale. So how many sales do you need to make so that it will be a total of $88? The strategy we're going to use is guess and check, just like we did in the last one. And the last time we did a one-step equation, we're going to come back at the end to the idea that this is actually a two-step equation. Now, a two-step equation is an algebraic equation with a variable, but we don't need to think about algebra or variables to solve this. We could just use the strategy guess and check. So let's say we're to guess 3 sales. Maybe 3 sales is the answer. So how would you figure out how much total money you'd make if you had 3 sales? Keep in mind, it's $5.25 per sale. So you're getting $5.25 for the first sale, another $5.25 for the next sale, and another $5.25 for the next sale. That's 3 sales. How do we figure out how much money that is? Well, if you want to, you could do $5.25 plus $5.25 plus $5.25, or you could do $5.25 times 3 to see how much money you'd make for making those 3 sales. Looks like that would be $15.75. But remember, that was in one day, so you also get this money for working that day. So you get $67 per day. And you get the money for making all those sales. So how do we figure out how much total money that is? Well, you have to add the $67 to the $15.75. Notice when you add with decimals, you have to line up the place values. So this is the tens place, this is the ones place. So the 6 goes right there with the 1 and the 15. The 7 goes right there with the 5. If you want to, you could add a decimal and a 0 to write $67 like that. It might make a little bit more sense as to why we're lining it up like this. So altogether, the total amount of money that you would make is $82.75. So we're trying to make the goal of $88, so 3 did not get us there. We need more sales to get more money. So let's try 4. So what would you do to figure out how much money you would make in a day where you have 4 sales? So again, you'd make $5.25 for each of those sales. So $5.25 plus another $5.25 plus another $5.25 and another $5.25 for each of those sales. Or you could do $5.25 times 4 to see how much money you would earn. And that is going to be $21. All right, but remember, you also get the money you earned for working that day, which is $67. So how do you figure out the total amount that you'd make for making those sales and for working that day? $67 plus $21. Notice, the 21 had 0.00, but you don't have to put 0.00. If you do, that's okay. You could do that if you want, but you don't need the 0.00. That's just no sense. So if you add this up, hey, there's $88. That's the goal we wanted. So 4 sales is the answer. So again, that was just guess and check. So guess how many sales it was, plug it in, see if it works. If it doesn't, maybe make a new guess. So we guessed 3 first. It was not enough money. We guessed 4. It was the exact amount of money we were looking for. Now, the idea that this could have been a 2-step equation would be like this. All right, so $88 is the total. That needs to equal the amount that you're earning. So how much are you earning? You're earning $67 in a day, plus you're earning $5.25. And remember that we did $5.25 times 3 when we guessed 3. We did $5.25 times 4 when we guessed 4. Well, if we didn't know the number, you could call it a variable. Let's call it x. So it's $5.25 times whatever x is, that missing number, plus the 67 to equal the total 88. And this is a 2-step equation. This is how you could write that same equation in algebra. 88 is equal to 67 plus $5.25 times by x, and the x is the missing number. But even if you didn't understand that this word problem was actually an algebraic equation, that's okay. You can still just use guess and check and just work it on out without doing any algebra or any variables at all. If you did write this down, that's great. You would just plug in what number works for there. And if you plugged in 3, it would be too small. If you plugged in 4, it would be just right. So there you go.